The elites are funny. They always know and have like a step ahead itinerary of what they plan on doing with your life. The insiders always know the agenda. This is a place that I used to work at. I wanted to show you. Right in this little door over here, I used to walk in and go to work. And this was a place that works with people. Now it says Alliance West Insurance, but it was named something else. And apologize, but I don't remember the exact name of the place, but it used to be a place that worked with people with disabilities. And when they couldn't work, it would help them find jobs. I think it's similar to rehabilitation services. And I got hired there, and it was like the elites were basically saying, we know we're going to run you into the ground and cause you to have disabilities, and that you'll be just like these people one day, and you can see how it is and what they're going through, fighting disability, eligibility, and trying to fight for, jobs and everything, and that you would gain this experience, but it wouldn't, go towards anything, because yes, we'll block you from every job or helping anyone with disabilities, because that's what they do. And they won't let you use your expertise. It's only the elites and the insiders, because they know who to refer and who to let through the system. And if someone like me was to work the job, then I would disallow anyone, and then they would say, oh, you let that person slip through and you're not allowed to because you didn't check this, and they're not that, and that's basically what is going on. So they love to show you a premonition of what they have in store for you. So I recall I was working here, and I worked in the office. And it was not a good environment, I don't recall, to work in. And I remember, basically, there was this one white lady, which is always the white lady in charge. And she was always my boss over all the years I can remember. I thought maybe just once, I think I had an African-American boss. And so anyway, so she was real kind of mean, hostile, and the office is real small, as you can see, and there was a Xerox machine in there, and it was right by my desk. And a lot of times that's what they do, is they put these right by your desk so that they can get you sick, because they know that these things emit a lot of bad energy and ink and cartridges that go into your lungs, and the toxins. And anyway, so I always have to sit by them. That's where they usually put my desk. And so she was standing there, and I guess she was so lazy, she didn't want to make a copy of one paper and handed it to me. And I was thinking to myself, wow, this woman, can't even make one copy for herself. That's how a lot of these executives are, or these higher managers. They can't do a lot for themselves. They can't type an email. They can't type a letter. They don't know how to make a phone call. They don't know how to use computers or anything, but yet they're still so high level in the office, and you always wonder how did they get there? They don't have any education, they don't have a degree, or they don't have computer experience or whatever. And you know why? Because they are in part of secret societies, and they get ushered through, and they get held to the higher positions, and then they get to order people around, but yet they don't even know how to do the work themselves. You could throw most of them in the job, and they couldn't do it. They would fumble, and they're pretty much two left-handers. I mean, they're just fumbling all over the place. And I can't even recall but a few of executives, presidents, CEOs that I've even worked for that even really knew how to run the company. And most of them were a fraud and a joke. And I mean, they couldn't even spell. So I just wanted to show you, this is where they had me. And then I had to leave, of course, because it didn't work out. And now I'm facing, disability redetermination, eligibility, things going on. And I noticed that in this government, that's whenever things are going on with me, they kind of multiply all over. And you can tell that's when they start eliminating disability claims, and they said that they were going down, and they were not passing as many. And then they said that they were having hearings and stuff, and that it's going to be gone by 2016 and all this stuff. I mean, you could go on there, and they're basically, what they do is they discriminate against people that don't have one leg on or something. And if your disability isn't so visual, and then they can't just see it right off the bat from looking at you. They will try to come up with all these reasons to basically say that you don't have disabilities. And I get this all the time. People discriminate against me, and because visually I have, you know, disabilities, but some things you can't see. And God bless me, I'm still very nice looking as far as, so I'm still younger, and so they're like, oh, I can't believe that you could have disabilities. And it's a discrimination. The Social Security does it. Businesses do it. Even places that I've even applied for car loans have the nerve to like ask me stuff, and I mean, even only people, friends, and even family members will do it, because this is one of the most under talked about subjects of people like me that go through this and are discriminated against, because you can't like visually see me in a wheelchair, or you don't see me with a cane or whatever. And like my knee is messed up. Sometimes I limp, sometimes I don't. I have gout. Other days it's worse. I have neck and back problems. My feet sometimes hurt so bad I can hardly walk. And then I have good and bad days, but they never teach people all about that stuff, because if you have a good day, it's like a crime. Okay, oh wow, they're like, oh, you don't have disabilities that day, but they didn't look at you the next day when you couldn't hardly get up and get out of bed and walk. And so it's just real sad the way these things are going, and I just wanted to make a video about it to draw light to it and just let people know that more needs to be done and stuff, and that this all-out assault against people in poverty with disabilities, and that's where the Congress is turning to try to go after, because they know that we're the weakest people, that so they're trying to go after us, and no one protects us. Okay, we don't have no real agencies or anything. And so I just wanted to tell you this, and please, would someone do something about it?